So good evening guys, it's 6:45 p.m. Today is Wednesday, FOMC minutes day. So no bias today as well, due to the overnight price action. However, we can favor sellers more, slightly more, if price breaks below Globex low. If price breaks above Globex high, then it is up to real-time data to decide whether to go long or wait. So break below Globex low is easy, break above Globex high, right? I said it's up to real-time data, right? And then whether we can go long or wait. See, why wait then, right? So wait means it can have a failed breakout too, so, or legit breakout, right? So but there is a possibility that it can do failed breakout too. That's why you have to wait, because there are higher up good levels resistance for sellers, So based on the overnight, neither side is in control, as of whatever the time I was writing this note. But I was hoping to see the price moving away from the levels which I gave it in Discord. I said, so in Discord yesterday I said price for yes, I said if sellers are strong, they have to break below 48 in the overnight, at least one time, and they have to hold below 72. That is the seller's job, buyers have to do opposite, that is what I said. Now for NQ also I said 150 180 area, sellers have to hold below it and they have to break below 73, so but then if you look at overnight, those levels, all four levels became the Globex high and Globex low. Price didn't move either side, that's why it says, we are neutral now, because price didn't give us the information, right? Now then I said it's a levels game. Yesterday's low, Globex high, preferred and aggressive areas, dream number, see today I put dream number word here, and hunting levels are important for trading today. So 128 105 dream number, right? Now look the beauty of these things, right? So dream numbers are very powerful, someday they become the high of the day, some days like to the tick almost. So today it went above a little bit, but you can see it. See, first time right of the open and price went higher, right? Look at this dotted line, 128 dream number, 105 was also dream number, and it was a blue line. Now look at here, right? Straight up move and dream number rejection, again rejection, again rejection, again rejection, finally breakdown. See, that's the powerful number, Now ES at that time it was holding this super aggressive sellers area. Remember I said aggressive sellers area and preferred areas are important, right? So that's why, so this was our aggressive sellers area also in NQ, at 162, and it basically holding below 150 160s 180 area, but anyway, so of the open, I said in Discord, of the open I said two things can happen. Since ES was holding 48, I said two things can happen. You want to see something right of the open, either open drive down, open drive up, or fail breakdown and then open drive. Once open drive happens, if it happens, you want to see very shallow pullback, and then you want to see those pullback holding it. Okay, that was the condition. So for ES, if you look at it of the open, $73 was the blue line. Okay, so right of the open, NQ went through it. Okay, but ES, right? So ES was right around here, 48.50 level, right? So right here, see, ES was also doing back and forth here between 50 to 47, right? Now anything can happen. It can go up, open drive, down, open drive, right? So if you look at now NQ, see, it was holding below these two blue lines or at this line, right? And then 84 was a yellow line also, right? So I took the short when it went up to 84 and then touch it and then it was coming down. I took that short in NQ based on 1 minute and 15 second chart, okay, like this. So I'm going to zoom in so at least you know. So see this candle before right open, it was there, price went higher and then got rejection, right? And then it was going down. So here I shorted it, okay. At the same time, ES I didn't want to short, but just because of NQ, I shorted ES at 50, and I was expecting that it should go down with NQ because then it's a good location, right? 48 is the key level, so I'm shorting it 2 points above it just because of NQ. That means ES is at discount. If this thing goes down, ES is at discount, I have a head start. So because then if it goes below 48, it has to hold 48 as a resistance, so that was the idea. So then ES went into my favor, a few points, but then it couldn't go below. And here NQ, it went down. So I was looking for, see, the whole idea for today was morning one trade targeting the next level. So if I short here, my level is this to target. If I go long here, my level is this. Simple, one level, either this or this, okay. And then nothing, no trading till 2 o'clock. That was the plan. So I was waiting, I was like profitable, almost what, 30 some point here. But ES, it was ping ponging, and I was watching ES closely that, hey, go below 48, go below 48. Damn thing was not moving, going below. So we discussed in Discord, I said, I should have taken a profit here in NQ, but I was betting on NQs going down. So I said, okay, ES will also follow through it, but then ES instead, after this, ES did this. See these things, it stopped me out. So my stop was 51, 1 point only. So it actually stopped me out here. Then NQ, this bar, NQ went further down, okay, little bit more, like it was holding it. So I shorted again, at 52 here, right here at this bar. I said, it may do a fail breakout here, like gap fill area, right? And my stop was 53. So if you look at in here, in like 15-second chart, you will see it. But then this thing immediately stopped me out, and this thing started reversing like here, right? So NQ, I had a break even here pretty much, so instead of break even stop, I pressed the buy button right here, because at that time, now it was enough evidence that this thing was to go higher first, and maybe trend up day, who knows. It's like open drive to the upside, So I what is it called? Replace? No, what? Like flip the contract here. So instead of exiting, I just press the buy button twice, and I put the double the quantity. So here, let's say I have a 2 contract. Here I put a 4 contract going long. Same thing I did it here. Now I'm targeting the next level. So next level here was this. So I said 61, and NQ I said 105 or 128, right? So I built out at 105 NQ most of the position along with 61 ES, and then rest like here, and then I was done for the day. At this time I said I am done for the day, but I said, so also there was another trade here, not trade, but NQ confirmed the pullback idea, which is, what was this? CES, what time was it? 9:41. 9:41. See here, this bar. While in 1 minute time frame, you will see a pullback here, right at 96 or somewhere. So since this was an open drive now, AD was rising, so that was one of the conditions, right? And the shallow pullback. So this pullback happened. See here, this high, it held it, right? Shallow pullback. Then it made a new high, like this, right? Then it should have gone higher instead of pulling back again here. See, this was not good. It's like a break in the open drive, it's not good, so an NQ did a deeper pullback little bit, right? So now it's a warning signs, right? But then price held it here and again made a new high, which is this. See, at this point, right, everything was up. See, up, 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 correct? Now open drive is valid as long as price is holding below about this area. And also I said, now you cannot even short, even though it goes below it, you cannot short because buyers will be there. They proved their point here. Okay, now only condition where you can short is you see a balance, specifically in a 5-minute time frame, specific things for today, I said. And if it breaks down, then you are allowed to short. Otherwise shorts are risky. You stick with longs. Even though price goes down, buyers can defend. Okay, so here there was a break and then here final break, right? So at this time, so we at 10:30 here, or here, we closed the voice, so no trading. But then here you can see there was a break, right? But then when price came to this gap fill area, ED was started going down, right? Everything was opposite. But look here, price still held it. See, because of these things, so it was not a reversal here. So there is a clear difference here, specific condition needs to happen, and look what NQ happened. NQ came down from this blue line to this blue line and it's held it to the T, then bounce, right? So now it's interesting. See, now both parties are active, correct? And now if price goes higher, it has to go higher. If it gets rejection, then it's a ping pong day till FOMC, right? So now here at what, 10:12, NQ made a new high, right? So you can see here NQ making new high, but ES is not. See that? So that's a divergence, right? Now it's a ping pong day. Both parties are active by looking at this price action. This guy is trying to make a new high right here, right? And this guy is not. So you have to look for what? Short, if you are trading. But usually we don't trade till before FOMC. But I'm just saying this could be a short setup coming, right? Then you see this, right? And you're watching. Again, NQ made a new high, right? ES couldn't go above this high, right? Then it came down, right? So here you can short. See, in Discord I shared this 128 level, how you can use it. If you go down and drill down to the lowest time frame you can find, you will see there were many shorts from 128 dream number. Remember we discussed dream numbers are important, and today I specified it, dream number is important. So does this hunting level blue lines, So there were almost 7 to 8 trades, longs and short from 128. So basically when price goes up, you go to the lower time frame, and if you see price 128 holding, you go long. Immediately it goes below it, you will see a retest of 128 and shorts coming in. You can literally do that thing, but that's a scalping, right? So now the price came down again here, right? So now price is locked between these levels, right? There was a divergence here also now because of ES and NQ, right? But you can't do anything until there is a 5-minute breakdown, right? So here again, see, pull back, right? Now hold on, $1106, which is this, and so see, why did I draw this vertical line? I forgot, man. Very poor memory. Man, I forgot. Why did I do that? But anyway, so something must have happened here, I forgot. I might have seen something, and basically for this down move, but anyway I forgot now. So but anyway, we are waiting for 5-minute breakdown, right? So this was the 5-minute breakdown. That was the condition we discussed right here around what time? 11:50, right? So now 11:50 NQ was right here. See? So NQ also broke down, ES broke down, right? So ES now below 53 here you can short right here, but you have to be very sharp, right? But since it's because before FOMC, you should not be trading these things, you know. So today it may work out, tomorrow next FOMC it may not, you know. So but there was a setup here, you know, but then we have to ignore it, we can't trade it. But at least here you know now sellers have a control below this if it's holding below this. So at this time, you know, so I put you on pause so I can find these things, you know. But you can see it here at around 11:05 or so. I said do not waste your time, wait till 2 p.m. and then you trade, right? And then here I said for FOMC 62 and Q128 are tied together, 163.75 tied up. It is also possible that NQ comes to 2037 during FOMC or before FOMC and stays there till FOMC, right? So remember, before FOMC it can come here 2037, right, at around 11:05 or you know what time was it, 11:31 I said that, right? And if ES breaks below 53.75, then ES has to hold below 51.55 area in general if that happens there, right? So 11:31, which is right here, I said that when NQ was at 15,100, right? And I said it may come here before FOMC or during FOMC, you know, and then trade around that area till FOMC. So see this move, you know, I had seen it coming, you know, but all I was waiting is ES to break down, then this may happen, you know. Now ES I said once at what time? 11:30, right? So that is 11:30. ES was at 58, right? So I said if it breaks below 53.75, then sellers have to hold below 51.55, right? So where is 55 and 51 is this, right? It has to hold below this area if it breaks below 53.75, right, which I told you here. Then you can see this slice through 53.75 at 11:50 when NQ was here, right? Now you can see your short trade is coming. It has to hold below it, right? You can see it here, held it, take, right? Now coming 2 o'clock, right? So 2 o'clock, it was here at 47, right? Still below it, right? Then what happened? Then now I'm going to zoom in or zoom out actually. During this time frame, right? So during this time frame, right? Then it up, down, and that's where the 2 o'clock starts, right here, right here, right? And then it came down, right? Try to make a new low here, correct? And it failed. So which is around 211. Here during the news time, right, came down. It should have gone through these things, you know, the way entire day was set up. The failure here like this, price is going to run higher, you know. But see, the problem today was FOMC, it opened right around this area. See, as I said that, right, in earlier my Discord, right, that it during FOMC, before FOMC it may go there, and during FOMC if it goes there, it will open right there, so stay there, right. So this is where it opened. Now it can go either side, you know, because of where it opened. See, yes, on purpose, yes, open around this 43 or so morning low, you know. So but anyway, so now you can't do anything here. So the moment it touched here, you have to go in a lower time frame, you know, to pull out this long. But let's forget about the long anyway, so because day was down, right. So it failed. Then you see price going up, right. See, at this point every day trader is going to think that now, since it took out this high, right, it's going to go to moon, okay, which was around here, right. But see, the problem is you are looking at this. These are the good areas, like blue line, yellow line, blue line again, right. And price spent what, how many hours doing this? Then it broke down. On the way up, obviously someone who got stuck here, they will try to sell or bail out their position. That may trigger a sell-off, temporary sell-off, you know, and then ping pong, and then price will decide, right. So it's a risk going long here, even though it's during news generated move, right, but it's a risk. Look at ES, it didn't even go above 51.85, right. Look at, instead it just touched 53.75 here, right. Instead of slicing through it, it got rejection. See, now you have to think two ways, you know, that okay, it got rejection here and here, right. Maybe it can pull back, and maybe this, see here, first time this buyers defended it, which is morning basically low area, right. So maybe it can come down here, maybe it holds here, you know. But when you see this, right, still look at this move, right, that's a warning sign, you know. And now you can see it in NQ also, it came down again here. See, that's the warning sign now, you know. It should not have done this, right. So then it pulled back, right. See, now it's very important to watch this price action, very important, you know, that where this goes. So here it bounced, right. Then where did it touch? 48. See that? Now you don't want to see this 48 acting as a resistance for buyers. For sellers, yes. Now you can see this, you are good to go for shorts right here, you know. And NQ, same area, pretty much this area. That's it, that's your short. Now you target this 960 actually, you know, not this 960. See, these red lines are very powerful. Red line, green line, blue line, yellow line, you know, those are the powerful lines. Pink line, and you don't see those line often. So yellow line, and that's a proof, you know. You go back in all my videos, wherever you see the red line, usually it provides a sizable bounce, first touch, you know, to the tick almost, you can see. Next time you remember what is the red line, you may see a response. I would say 80% of the time red line response, So anyway, so here now it will go through it. 960 is where, see, you need to know also days high and low targets, especially for FOMC non-farm payroll events, right. If you have that idea, you can able to trade it nicely. So for ES, right, so hold on, okay. I said hold on because I was looking at this, right. So look at this 1210, right. I said this during FOMC range 21.87. If it goes up to 87 it can go. If it goes down, 21. NQ 960, lower range high, lower range low, and 235 higher range high for during FOMC, right. Now you look 960. So you need to know all this thing, man. Look, See, flush down straight to 960. Then at 960 even you can see it. Somebody here try to buy it. Not here, not here, not here. At 960. See, now 20 for ES, right? So 21 I said, right, for ES. So 21 for ES, right? In this code I said, which is this, right? See this straight fell off. 21 touch bounce. So that's the quality of level. So let's achieve the target, and that be all for today.